hard times, y'all.
The government has called out the national reserves as civil unrest grips the nation this evening. The worst case in many years.
It's hard times, y'all.
Food and major commodities run low and several persons have been shot and injured or killed.
Under the projects of every ghetto, let it be Richmond or Soweto. You'll see poverty, poverty, nobody own property but in ghetto. When the rent's old and the flow's low, then the text blow and the echo through the streets where the concrete beats from the building friction's about to explode. And the death tolls like the petrol prices, it rises and rises. From the west coast to the middle east, it's blooded streets and survivors. Thugs and liars and more with advisors invested in more enterprises. It specializes in the poor's population downsizing. Private prisons to the rim with non-violent civilians, while the government dropping bombs that cost millions on top of children. Steady closing up school buildings and still be open in jails. The 1% is running it, loving it, and hoping we fail. Phone and emails is tapped, so watch what you say when you rap. Cause disagreeing with policy goes against the Patriot Act. I'm just stating the facts. Words can earn your time like pulling gas. Look at the way the police treat protesters like they fully strapped. It's hard times, y'all.
Children are dying, scared of the sky. It's just not right. It's hard times, y'all. Cycles the same, and who's to blame? Weak souls again. It's hard times, y'all. People worldwide, keep with your fight. Freedom's inside. It's hard times, y'all.
Their hope is to keep us hopeless, full of fear and no focus, so they armies could swarm upon towns just like thousands of locusts and devour everything in sight from the people's power and rights. Children dead in daylight, so they piss their beds every night, afraid to sleep and never wake. Sometimes the earth just shakes from the silver rain when it's drizzling, whistling missiles of pain. When it rains, the blood-stained, unashamed dictator. So many slain are left named in the name of the creator. It's sick. You can bet right here it's still the same shit. We still feel like niggas and spics up against the same hits. Constitution ain't changed since the days of slave ships. Well, Republicans and Democrats all the same clique. From the same schools, the same crowds, the same politics. The only difference being how quick and how insane it's gonna get. You can check the next four and how they changing the laws. Cause big business is prison and everlasting wars. It's hard times, y'all.
Children are dying, scared of the sky. It's just not right. It's hard times, y'all. Cycles the same, and who's to blame? Weak souls again. It's hard times, y'all. People worldwide, keep with your fight. Freedom's inside. It's hard times, y'all.
Nation's foundation falls victim to globalization. No humane regulations of any way on importations. The new face of colonization are all of the major corporations, and the IMF programs have replaced the faith in our own attainments. I can't explain it. When smaller places try trading, they face the fate of closed gates by the chain of European nations, forced to take a World Bank loan and agree to the repayments. They make it all the arrangements, and you can leave it or take it. Give your house key to strangers, turn your cheek to the dangers of eating 30-year-old meat like they did Jamaicans and Haitians. Cut their budgets, up their labor, put the adjustments on paper. To pay the interest, you spend less on your health and education, and you decrease your wages, increase the foreign exchanges. And who can compete with the lead who stole most of the farm acreage from natives? Now it's Mickey D's and MTV behavior to savior, huh? I'ma wager all on the maker. It's hard times, y'all.
Children are dying, scared of the sky. It's just not right. It's hard times, y'all.